Good morning, everyone. Today is November 13th, Wednesday, and what you're seeing here is a long trade on the Atlas line. This trade currently is about 3.5 points, and as you could see, not only was there an Atlas line long, but also an at the open long trade too. So both things telling me long, and that's a good thing. But that being said, it's not just this long trade that occurred today. The first trade of the day was a short, and that was a losing trade. So I want to show you both this winning trade, as you can see here, as a recovery, as well as the losing trade that happened as the first trade of the day and how to manage that. So I want to show you both the good as well as the loss and the bad of what could happen with trading. So as you can see here, this is the morning about an hour ago where I'm adding the Atlas line to the chart. I'm also going to add the ATO in just a little bit. And there is an Atlas line short. So as black and white as I can make it, we're entering short on the Atlas line 1383 or as close as you can to this trade. So this is 1383 and I'm short. All right, so I don't know the future. I'm just following the signal to go short with a trade management stop and a target as well. I don't want to be on this in this trade for about an hour. I want to get out of it as fast as possible, but I have the rules in place. I'm going to add the ATR, the average true range, which is very important. The ATR is a little bit on the higher side. It's 2.5 points. So you can see the ATR says 2.61. I round down 2.5, 2.5 points, 10 ticks. So I have here everything laid out for me. I want to get out of this trade at a target. 2.5 points. I'm going to have a stop as well on the opposite side of the Atlas line. So I'm managing the trade for both what could happen if it's a losing trade and what could happen if it's a winning trade. So I'm covered on both ends. Please always use stops when you trade. Remember not to trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. Practice first in a demo or simulated environment, as well as talk to your broker to make sure you understand that there are risks involved with trading. As you can see here, this is going against me, and I want to make sure that if the trade does turn out to be a loss, that I'm protected with a stop. I want to manage and limit my risk. So this is the short trade here for the morning to go short. Now what I'm going to do next is speed up this video so we could see the actual stop where you get stopped out, you have a loss, and what do you do from that point forward, right? Because we're trying to follow rules. We're not just jumping in and jumping out. I want to get stopped out if the trade's a losing trade at the appropriate stop here based on the rules. And now, once I'm stopped out, we look at scalping. We look at another Atlas line trade. We look at the open. So what I'm going to do here is put the two charts up. We have the scalping trade scalper on the right, and we have the Atlas line as well as the ATO on the left. And we're just taking the next trade as it comes, following the rules, not panicking, looking at recovering from this loss. It may be the next two trades that were up. It may be the next day. Revenge trading is not something I want anyone to do, which means doubling up or just trying to jump in. Let's just follow the rules and look at the next trade that comes our way. So whatever trade it may be the ATO for a long, it may be an Atlas line for the long, maybe a scalping for the long. There have been a few scalp trades to go long. And so I'm waiting for the next trade. When this candle closes, I know there's going to be an Atlas line long, and therefore I'm ready to go long. Two consecutive candles closing above the Atlas line affords me the opportunity to go long. So let's see if I can recover from the losing trade from the morning. I also want to say that you shouldn't be trading 10 or 20 times unless you're using something like this trade scalper or scalping. For me, 3-4 trades maximum. There's an at the open that just occurred, the at the open signal, 30.86 quarter for a long. So that's a good thing. Two long opportunities here. And the goal was to recover some of the loss, if not all of the loss, in the next trade. It may take two trades to recover, and that's okay. But if you do have two losses in the row, definitely stop trading. Analyze the type of day. It may be a very volatile day. It may be a day with a lot of chop. It may be based off of news. I noticed that this morning there was news occurring in Washington, D.C. for the hearings. So I'm not sure if any of that has to do with what we're seeing here, but I do want to make sure everyone understands that if you do have a loss, as occurred this morning, you have an opportunity to recover, and then you move on to the next trade. I'm also going to show you the rest of the day up to this point as you see it. Currently, the market is moving higher, and it's all long opportunities with strength, pullback trades, and scalping trades. If you have any questions, if you'd like to join the next mentorship class that's starting, email me, get set up, reserve your seat, and I'll see you at the next class. Thank you. Bye-bye now.